Now, what about the Ukraine? Vladimir Putin. Look, you look at images of him, you hear all sorts of mixed reports on his health and where he's at. One thing is the Russian economy is on a very slippery pole.
Oh, that's understating it quite a bit. The Russian economy is swirling in the toilet right now. You're looking at over 500,000 of men of their prime workforce, their prime years left the country. Hundreds of thousands now being forced into combat. Tens of thousands wounded. Sanctions and Russia's diminishing ability to earn hard currency earnings. So I don't see how this gets any better. This is going to get worse and worse at a non-linear rate. The Ukrainians are inching back. They've got the initiative pretty much everywhere. The Russians aren't able to sustain any offensive action. It's just a question of how quickly the Russians lose territory. It's kind of like the Germans in 1943. They never really launched an offensive after that, but it took a while to beat them. Now, is a Russian collapse possible in Kherson? Yeah, it is, because these conscripted soldiers that even the Russians admit they can't supply are going to take higher casualties, and they're going to melt into the snow, as it were. So you're going to look at the Kherson in the South fall, and that opens up the gateway to the rest of to Crimea and the rest of Kherson Oblast, and may go the ball game for the Russians.